Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris from Warrior Soul Apparel and Warrior Soul Fitness. First thing I want to say is that it's Red Friday for Remember Everyone Deployed. And I want to say peace to all the Marines out there at Al Assad Air Base in Iraq or just miles away from ISIS positions. I also want to say peace to all the soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen around the world who are currently deployed. We all remember you, and thank you for being where you are and doing what you're doing. I just want to say this. I got an email from a gentleman today who said he was 285 pounds and he recently lost 55 pounds because he said he looked at pictures of himself from a wedding and that he was absolutely disgusted with himself. And he said that he still doesn't feel good about himself. He looks at himself in the mirror and all he sees is that 285-pound person. He's still disgusted with himself. He doesn't see any progress. And I want to pose this to all of you in this video because I think this is a issue that discusses to the overarching problem of fitness, or not the problem of fitness, but how we approach fitness and how you find success in fitness or business or in life. And the fact of the matter is that the purpose of life is to live it to your own full enjoyment. And the purpose of fitness, in my opinion, is so that you can enjoy life more. In order to get to any goal, especially in fitness, you really have to love yourself and you really have to enjoy the person you are. And you have to realize that you are a good person deep inside and that you do have what it takes to get to your goals. And I think a lot of people forget this. They look at this as a torturous process, that they're trying to kill the person they once were and create a new person. And that's not the right way of looking at things. I think about things back in the day when I was an alcoholic and I was drinking so much. And the way it started was I would drink so that I could talk to women, so that I could talk to girls, and because I really wasn't comfortable with the way I spoke or the way I acted around other people. Was never really a social person. And what I found was that was really taking me away from who I was and who I really wanted to be, because deep down inside, I wanted to be a good person. I wanted to pursue lofty goals like starting my own businesses and contributing to society. But because I was so uncomfortable with who I was drinking and trying to retreat from that. I was trying to retreat from my own responsibility to myself. And in a lot of ways, I think this is what a lot of people do, especially in fitness, because they are trying to retreat from the person who they are. They don't really like themselves, so they continue eating, they continue overeating, and it's self-sabotage. And for the person who does find some success and who does lose some weight, a lot of times they can't ever see that success. They can't ever see what they've actually done with themselves. And the fact of the matter is, what I would say to this young man is, wow, dude, you lost 55 pounds. That's freaking amazing. You need to pat yourself on the back. And you need to realize that you got this far. You can go all the freaking way. You can get to the body you want. You can get to the level of fitness you want. You can do freaking anything because you lost 55 pounds on your own. You don't need somebody like me or to pay someone like me who is going to drag you the rest of the way, because you don't love yourself yet. And that's something I have to tell all of you, is that I won't take a client who doesn't love themselves. I won't take a client who doesn't love themselves enough to be their own hero, so to speak, because I can only give you the tools. I can only give you the platform, the format. At the end of the day, it's you who needs to do the work. It's you who needs to do the diet. It's you who needs to get to the gym every day. And there's no one in this world who's going to get you to your goals except for you. My purpose is to provide tools. My purpose is to provide knowledge to get you there. You have to make the commitment to yourself, and you have to understand that you are good enough to do this. And so until somebody's on that psychological level, I don't think it's constructive for me to work with them, or for me to work with them on a one-on-one basis. What I can do for them is to provide videos like this that tells them, you know what, you're great, you're freaking awesome. You need to keep going. You need to keep following the principles you were following, and realize that you can get there, and that you have it in you to get there, and you have it in you to do anything. You know, I really hope that all of you out there, I know there's a lot of you who actually are fit who don't like yourselves. I know there's a lot of you out there who might be bodybuilders who don't like yourselves, who might be comparing yourselves to other people. And the fact of the matter is, it's not how you compare to other people, it's how you compare to you and what you're able to do. It's how you approach life. And this also extends to relationships. You can't love anyone else until you love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're going to find yourself in destructive relationships with people who just want to bring you down and keep you down. But if you love yourself, you find yourself in relationships with people who will only bring you up, who will only help you to be a better person. And at the end of your life, whenever that may come, it's not going to be the, how do I say this? It's not going to be the struggle that you wish you had. It's going to be all those times that you wish you enjoyed your life more. It's going to be all those times that you wished you could have done things that you didn't do because you didn't like yourself enough to do them. That's the regret you're going to face. So I love you all. I hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in this world. And if you've got any questions for me, you can always feel free to pose them to me at gettingtoshredded@gmail.com. Peace out.